welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Buckeyes will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Golden Gophers offense will get the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback pulled up to and sacked at the 12. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Buckeyes offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The play-action fake. Under fire. He's going to run it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Looking left, and they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Quickly complete. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They'll give it to the back. Runs through the tackle. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying play action. Fires left. Just excellent technique by this receiver, working the sideline to great footwork to stay in bounds. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got a wide open receiver. Oh, he's got some space. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Golden Gophers are rolling down the field. Snagged out of the air. Lots of running room. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Golden Gophers have moved it inside the 20. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. Here's a hit. Takes a hit as he fires.
We're still early in this ballgame, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And we talk to teams week after week and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field. And hey, he even calls a turnover. That's just great.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
And the Buckeyes get it past the sticks. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short. We reached the break. It's Minnesota holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. The Buckeyes get enough for the 1st down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Keeps it on the draw. Got the 1st down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. It's a draw. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll run play action. The throw. He caught it. And he will score! Touchdown, Ohio State! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. They're trailing by just 4 to Kentucky. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to go up top. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got it in the middle, it's Tracy. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll take it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man downfield. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. On first down from the 13-yard line. Bringing the heat. Into the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Buckeyes line it up with a first and goal. Slams ahead. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. Tries again to get it in. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
It's third and goal and third and long. Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
Well, you got to give this offense a lot of credit because they've been really physical, and they've been doing a nice job running the football on this drive, getting themselves into this position, third down in the red.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on fourth down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Snags it inside the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. We're just about ready to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner is stopped. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bullets, guys flying around.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it, floating down toward the earth. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understanding his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. The Buckeyes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He's going to let one fly down the middle.
And that's just a play that you have got to make if you're going to win this game. You're not going to get a lot of chances like that. You might not get another receiver that open for the rest of the season.
Kick is in the air. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's loose. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They're working that left side. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Okay, here.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Got his man on the right. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Buckeyes have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's ball. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10. This will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Handoff from the gun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to pass. It's Sayed. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The quick out. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. Fit it in the window for the score. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
On to attempt the try. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Notre Dame is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair for the Golden Domers. They're up 14 over Boise State. He'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got a man. It's Taylor. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And the Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the handoff. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. Finds his tight end. There he goes! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Oh, will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Wide receiver going in motion. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Taylor. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Golden Gophers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Here comes the heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tracy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. It's a seam wide open. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The huge play got them on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. The snap sets up the throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Oh, better look out!
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Got the 1st down and more. And the Buckeyes are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They try to pop a run on the draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And after taking a loss on that last run, a little bit of pressure right now for this offense on their own side of the field. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but this is a critical 3rd down that they have to convert. They don't want to give the ball back and put the pressure on their own defense.
No gain on the play. 4th down coming up.
This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. They'll move the wide receiver. Makes the grab on the shuffle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. There's the pressure. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. They'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. He'll set up to throw. Oh, they're after him. They got him. It's a sack. Took a a chance to try to score the touchdown, and they'll get nothing. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College.